These are my suction cups. My suction cups.
I got some too. I got some too.
You got them? You got them? Yeah. Okay. Hey. It's yes or no. It's your entertainment source or news option. I'm Madison Chase, and all the way in the wicked wick.
With the cups,
I got my girl. Stefztv, say hey to the people.
Something's playing, Madison.
On the side
in the background.
Of the and,
Is that me?
I think it's you.
No, it's
hey,
not.
It is.
How so?
I don't know. But hey, I'm Stefztv, chilling in Wisconsin. Madison just went away. She'll be back. She's trying to sort out the noise on her computer. Oh, that might be me. It's me. It's totally me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. That was me. I was playing the video of Mr. Steven Regatta climbing into the window of the Trump Tower. That's what was playing.
Okay, now I can't figure out how to get back to you.
I see you.
You see me?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. What's happening?
I don't know.
I feel like I'm opening up another call. No?
I don't know. Just keep going. I think we're here. I think it sees you.
It sees me? Maybe?
I see you.
I'm so confused right now. Hold on. This is what happens. See, Steph? This is what happens.
Just keep going, girl. Just keep going.
Okay. So I can't see.
That's all right. I'm here. I promise I'm here.
I just understand that.
Come on, keep going.
Okay. No, this is different, Steph. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can.
No. Huh?
I can see you.
This is not the right one.
Why do you have so many?
Huh? I do have a lot of windows open, but that shouldn't matter. Okay, wait. Take me there. Okay, I think this is it. I figured it out. Maybe. I don't know. Click OK to return to the video. Now, see, Steph? Okay. Woo! That made me work up a sweat.
I know. I was like, either keep going or stop it.
Okay, so what are we talking about today? Suction cups, Trump towers, the political reality show that has been happening. And yeah, so there is I put alleged psycho. His name is, what's his name, Steph? You looked it up.
Steven Regatta, R-O-G. He's 19 of Green Falls.
Okay, yeah, so here is the interesting story. Stephanie actually found two different stories. So this story is from the New York Daily News, and I kind of want to, the New York Daily News, this is what they say about him. A dim-witted Donald Trump fan used suction cups to scale the namesake's Midtown Tower. This happened on Wednesday in a failed bid to meet the blowhard. The 19-year-old Virginia man evaded frustrated cops for nearly 3 hours. How do you evade frustrated cops for 3 hours?
Because the cops aren't going to get out on the building.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I guess they said it was for 3 hours in the oppressive summer heat as he clung to the side of the Fifth Avenue skyscraper, Mission Impossible style. He was eventually yanked to safety through a 21st floor window. Another story said that they tried to put a ladder up. They actually inflated the big giant things that you fall on. What are they called? I can't. Inflatable little rat. So just in case he fell, I'm like, they really went on out for this guy that could have potentially been trying to kill someone. Witnesses say these adjectives are cracking me up for the New York Daily News. Witnesses say the nut job, identified by sources as Steven Regatta, dropped a notebook and a computer at two different points during his climb. He seemed like a little kid, said Tyler Jones, 20, who's also a little kid, a member of the U.S. National Guard. He was full of fear, but fully committed. So I might have some other questions. The bone-headed Trump fanatic told cops he just wanted to get the attention of the Republican presidential nominee. His sole intention was to meet with Donald Trump, said NYPD Chief William Aubrey. So we're going to play this video because now I kind of understand why they actually. Can you see that?
Trump, to excuse my manner of appearance, I just don't know how many people will watch this, and I'd rather not be recognizable. I am an independent researcher seeking a private audience with you to discuss an important matter. I guarantee that it is in your interest to honor this request. Believe me, if my purpose was not significant, I would not risk my life pursuing. The reason I climbed your tower was to get your attention. If I had sought this via conventional means, I would be much less likely to have success because you are a busy man with many responsibilities. I'll get my contact information to your campaign so that if you are interested, you can respond. As for anyone else who's watching, please help make this video go viral so that it gets to Mr. Trump, and be sure to get out for Mr. Trump in the 2016 election. Thank you.
See, I said super, super creepy.
Okay, now here's the thing though, because I see someone who has psychological problems, right? So yeah, it is a little creepy, but I also see it as the state of how we deal with people that have psychological issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the names that they were calling him in the paper, nut job, like, I said psycho too, because what kind of person uses suction cups? And the people that were watching said that he was fearful, but he was committed. I think he needs to be committed, like to a hospital. Like he must not be on his medication. So I don't even know where to start with this, but we're going to start with some questions.
Well, he had to go to a hospital after and evaluated. So it wasn't a question on my thing, but even though that video sounds like it came out after, I question if that video came out after or before the incident, because it says a spokesperson said Thursday morning that Mr. Regatta was still being evaluated at Bellevue Hospital Center, where he had been taken shortly after he was subdued by police during a dramatic encounter as he tried to scale past the 21st floor of the building. He put that video out knowing and arrested, but making it seem like this is why he did it, which in essence shows a little bit of smarts. So yes, and I'm not trying to say like mentally ill people aren't smart. I think that there's just, you know, or however you'd say that correctly, but is an idiot or a moron, or, you know, and they're calling him, I think this is a guy that's a little bit not switched on all the way, or something is different about him. He thought he had something that he needed to do. And in that, I mean, you have to be smart. You have to be dialed. He got up to the 21st floor. He didn't fall. It wasn't just some random, like he calculated this and figured it out at 19 years old and was successful. He didn't fall off the building and die, you know? So there's all those elements that weigh in that, yes, there might be something slightly off, you know, that we don't know yet, I guess.
Yeah. And I don't know that we don't know, because I think sometimes when people, like, when you hear stories like Steven Spielberg and how he became a director and did Jaws, like, probably hearing that story, do you know the story, Steph?
Which story?
Steven Spielberg.
What about it? I don't know which one you're talking about.
Well, Steven Spielberg, the way he got started in making films was he was a film student, but he would take the Universal Studios tram every single day, dress in a suit, have a briefcase. Have you heard the story?
No.
carry a briefcase, and he would get off of the tram, and so he would stay like all day, so that when people that actually worked at the studio lot were leaving, he would see the same security guard every single day. He'd be like, hey, all right, like he was leaving. Sounds crazy, right? Like you'd be like, why would someone do that? But eventually he met the right person, gave his script to someone, they liked his script, and Steven Spielberg is like, you know, he's one of the best directors of all time. So hearing that story sounds crazy. I'm not justifying what he did, but
yeah,
I think when you're an artist, sometimes like maybe he had something really serious to say, but I think the way he went about it, like you said, it's kind of smart that he seen a video and he sounded creepy and intelligent, but lots of people that are, you know, super smart can sound a little creepy and weird and be different. So
well, yeah, and the fact that he got what he wanted. That video has, you know, 1.6 million views in less than 24 hours. Like, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, so that brings me to my first question, like kind of what we're talking about. My first question is, do you think Donald Trump will actually acknowledge him?
I absolutely think that Donald Trump will acknowledge him, because this is kind of some of the stuff that he's inciting. He's inciting, like, this is more media. When Melania Trump did Michelle Obama's speech, it was, people were talking about it. Now here you have this guy, people are talking about it. It got 1.5 million views. So instead of using celebrities to actually endorse you, he's inciting some really special psychotic people that may not be on their meds. It just feels like, and I think you said it one other time, that it feels like a reality show. It doesn't feel like we're really watching a real presidential debate. It doesn't feel like that. It's just, go ahead, Steph.
That kind of actually leads me into my second question, which I'll give you a quick answer to my first one, which is I actually think Donald Trump's going to acknowledge him too, which is going to be very interesting. I could see that working for Donald Trump somewhere along the line. Now, you mentioned that this is, you know, somewhat of a reality show. My question is, do you think this is a thing we see in the reality show of a campaign that we're having right now?
Say it one more time.
Do you think this will be the craziest thing we'll see in this, quote, reality show of a campaign that we're seeing right now? What do you think?
I don't think it could get any crazier, but I definitely think there's going to be some more crazier stuff that happens the closer we get to November. I definitely think we're just now scratching the surface, because some of the stuff that's happened has never happened in a presidential debate ever. Even in politics, you know, we've heard of the wiener guy and his wiener. We've heard of, you know, just some crazy stuff, but this is a presidential debate, and some of the things that he's saying and citing, you know, Russian CIA checking out Hillary. It's crazy. I feel like it's a really scripted, bad reality show that I have to close my eyes. I'm like, I can't watch.
Yeah, someone's gonna make a movie out of this quickly.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what's happening.
Yeah. All right, and then my third question is, do you think that Steven should have harsher charges? Like, do the charges fit the crime? Now, as of today, what I just read from the New York Times is that he faces charges of reckless endangerment and trespassing. Do you think there should be anything else that he is charged with? Or do you think that that's...
Yeah, here's the thing though. Like, you obviously know, I definitely think the charges don't fit the crime, but I think we've seen that in so many cases and what's happening all over the world, where depending on how you look and where you're from, the penalties are actually harsher. And then when you look at the ratio of pay for men versus women. So to me, it's definitely not enough. Like, how do you know that he didn't have a gun? How do you know that he didn't have a bomb? How do you know that he's not a terrorist? how do you know, like, you know, is he not a terrorist because he's not Muslim? So had he been Muslim, would it be different? Had he been Black, would it be different? Had he been Mexican, would it be different? Like, so I don't know. I think definitely he needs harsher crimes, because here's the thing. He got 1.5 million views on his video. So people are going to start thinking about, oh, really? How can I get a viral video? And I think we're definitely going to see more of this because people want to be viral stars, or yeah.
Right. Okay, well, those are my questions. I'm curious to see how this plays out and what this medical evaluation says about Steven, and if Mr. Trump, as he calls him, actually does meet with this guy, because I think we're going to hear about it either way.
I agree. I definitely think he'll meet with him, and he'll probably pay for his medical bills too. Yeah.
Probably. I bet you he will.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this is a commercial. I got 1.5 million people that are watching, so this is a commercial for me, so I should meet with him. All right, Steph. Thanks
totally
for suggesting the story. It is very interesting. Yeah. Peace and love and hair grease. I'm Madison Chase, and thank you guys for watching, leaving comments. And you could find me on YouTube at One Mad Chase, and I am on Twitter. I am on Instagram. I think Twitter, I'm Madison Chase Fits. Instagram, I'm Madison Chase Fitness. And yeah, Snapchat, maybe. Periscope, sometimes, not really. Steph, where can everybody find?
You guys can find me IAMSTEFZ, so that's at I am Stefztv. You can find my YouTube page, Stefztv, and I'll be back here with Madison a whole bunch as well.
Thanks, Steph.
Thanks, Madison.
You look great. I see your son.
Thank you. I was on the lake yesterday.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
All right. Good swim here.
Huh?
I said you have.
Did you shut it off? Do I have what?
I said your swim hair looks good. But you went swimming.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I just went swimming, took a shower. Thank you, though. Are we off?
Yeah, we're now off. Okay. Bye.